So as you guys can see, the weather here in Florida is not cooperating today. It was like monsoons most of the morning and heavy rains. It let up a little bit now, and I was kind of bored. So I got my skateboards together. I have like 5 of them that are assembled, and I thought I would show you all what decks I had, why I had them, and maybe you could comment on what you use and what you're comfortable with. Maybe we can all learn something here. One thing I have learned is this. All these decks here, none of them provide that magical thing I was looking for. It's all on you, so I'll save you that. And luckily I was smart enough to spend my money in the right ways with sales and eBay and whatnot to get good deals on stuff, but still spent way too much. So I've got these decks here, from right to left, in width. It's 8.375. It's a Lutheran toy machine deck, and it's got those Thunder lights on here, really light, and some 52 millimeter Spitfires, and all of these have Bronson bearings, by the way. Those Bones Reds, I think they're called, they're just total shit, and I don't even skate hard, so if I'm breaking them and wearing them out, there's a problem. So I went to Bronson and never looked back. 2 sets before I learned that lesson. Anyway, these are Spitfire 52s on here. And the Creature is 8375 as well. It's got independents, hollows, and 53s. This is my favorite one, the one in the middle. The 838 Anti-Hero, 149s. And I put the 53s back on. I don't know, something about the 53s. And I put the G3 Bronsons back in these too. And then the 8.6 Creature deck with 159s, 54 millimeter OJs, and my cruising. This deck is awesome. It's 9 inches wide. It's made by Toy Machine. It's the XXL Monster deck, and it's got the real wide Sammy Baca OJs. You can see how wide they are. Some G3s, 159 hollows. Great board, a lot of fun. There's a school nearby that you can cruise on the weekends, and I take this out there, beat around on it. It's got a huge wheelbase too. I don't know exactly now, I forgot, but I want to say 15.5-inch wheelbase. Real stable deck. So these are the ones I got together. I do own some collector's item boards that I ordered, again, on eBay. And they're hung up at got a place over the other coast, at the beach over there. And I got them in a little workshop over there that I kind of just have them on the wall. But these are the decks I have here at the house. So some of you guys, I noticed, are using the old school style decks, more like this Toy Machine. Rather wide with bigger wheels, and I'm wondering, maybe I'd like to give that a try. I just don't know if it's too much for like a little mini ramp. Maybe not. I'm quite comfortable at 838, 8375. Oh, I did have a deck that was 8.25, and I hated it. It was just, I didn't like it. It was a Santa Cruz deck. I think I got that at Zoomies or something. It was on sale for $19. Anyway, I didn't like it, so 838 seems to be the sweet spot for me. I'm also considering going bigger on the wheels, but then I got to put riser pads in, and I don't really want to do that. So 53, 54 is about as big as the wheels I'm going with. Kind of colorful though, huh? Look at the red, blue, the green. I also kind of have it in my head that I don't want anybody's name on my deck because I can't really live up to it. So I try to avoid decks, even though this toy machine is a Daniel Lutheran deck. It's the only one that has a pro's name on it besides this little Russell that you can see hidden underneath the truck. So that's okay. I just don't feel like I live up to anybody's name, Skate, and that's why I like this creature deck. It just says creature. This just says anti-hero, and anti-hero just says toy machine. Yeah, I get that in my head, I guess. But I think it's all what you get used to and what you're comfortable with. I'm not a big guy. Maybe 162, 165 on a good day, 5'8", average 8.5, 9 shoes, so I think the 838 fits me just right. I feel comfortable with it. Although, I must say, this 8.6, if I think I went to the park again, which I will soon, and try to skate the bowl and learn how to carve and stuff, I might try bringing this deck because it's more stable and there's a little bit more room. I'm more comfortable at higher speeds with it. So I might give that a try. So let's start a little poll. I know there's a lot of you out there have a favorite deck, even though you have a bunch of them. I'm sure that you got one that you go, this one's my favorite. Mine's certainly this anti-hero. But I know Prodigal Son has several decks that he uses as well. But I think he's got a favorite. There's a few other subscribers that I know have several decks, and chime in so we can see what we're dealing with here. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm going on like month 10 now, I believe. So maybe I can learn something from y'all. So here they are, and thanks for watching on this gloomy Florida wet weather day. Look at the stain though, it just works so well. Water just beads right off it. Look at that. No absorption here. None at all. I'm glad I built this thing right. It cost me a lot and it was a pain in the ass, but hopefully I'll get some longevity out of it. Chime in, guys. Let's hear what you're riding. Let's hear what your favorite decks are. Later.